We have got such a good one for you tonight. You don't even know yet. Vroom! What's up? Welcome back to Race 164, the show where we race toy cars and pretend it's a big deal. My name's Dan, and this is day 6 of the 2025 Father's Day Showdown. Let's get down to the track and meet the drivers for heat number 1. Drawing the inside lane for heat number 1, it is the Freedom Limo, driven by Cameron Slater. Veteran of the tournament, this is his second year running this gigantic Majorette limousine. And it is not a 1/64th scale, it is a 1/58th, which means it's even bigger than it would be. But Cameron has drawn a tough opponent. He's going up against Calvin Nicholson in the Pikes Peak Toyota Tacoma. Calvin drove this unit into the Fast Four last year. Top 4 performance out of this truck. This year, somehow it qualified for Superstock instead of Pro, and here we are. Who you got? Tacoma versus Freedom Limo. This one could go either way. Calvin made a very deep run in the tournament last year, but Cameron, he strung together a whole bunch of wins in the elimination rounds last year with that limousine. So I'm excited to see what happens here. Here they come. Oh, the limo lays over in turn number 1. That is unfortunate. Let's change lanes and run them again. All right, Calvin Nicholson on the inside this time. The limo gets out to a lead this time. He keeps it on all 4s. Oh, what a race. And look how they parked. The Tacoma is just wedged right under the rear end of the limo. Also, it's so heavy. When it slammed into turns 1 and 2, it forced the entire backstretch that way and opened up a great big gap heading into 3 and 4. But they both handled it. Cameron Slater takes the win. That was so much fun to watch. Let's look at the replay. So the limo wins the drag race down the front stretch, pulls down to the inside lane, handles the corner clean. Calvin is right on his tail going down the backstretch, but listen, this thing is so hard to pass. It's just so big. Not only is it as long as an aircraft carrier, but the back doors always hang open. I always start them shut and they always pop open, making it wider and even harder to pass. If it gets out front and stays on all 4 wheels through the first 2 turns, I'm not saying it's impossible to beat, but it is tough. You gotta beat it into turn 1 if you want to have a shot. So they come out of 3 and 4, and the doors are hanging open once again. Calvin's got a good run here. I thought he was gonna take him on the home stretch, but he must have a big block in that limo. And I heard a rumor that he slapped a Whipple supercharger on it too. And all those horsepowers and bald eagles were enough to take the win. Cameron Slater is taking this big beat up old limo to tonight's main event. And Calvin Nicholson is sliding down to the elimination bracket, where I'm gonna go out on a bit of a limb and say he is a heavy favorite down there. Let's meet the drivers for heat number 2, where we'll find out which poor unfortunate soul has to race against Cameron. For this next race, we have a very tasty, very classy GT race car matchup. Drawing the inside lane this time, it is Brian Whitley in his BMW M3 GT2. He's going up against Krishna Chetty in his Cadillac ATS race car. Let's look at these things. It looks like they legit belong on the track together. Here they come. Krishna leads through turns 1 and 2. And he's going to take the win here in heat number 2. That was a really nice race. Real easy to watch. Not a whole lot to break down there. Just a lot more speed out of the Cadillac. But boy, did these 2 GT racers ever look good on the track together. Brian Whitley, we'll see you in the elimination bracket. Krishna, you're moving on to tonight's main event against you know who. I've been doing the lane choice off camera because it's not like super entertaining, but for this one, for some reason, I feel like I should do it on screen. So here we go. It's a dice roll. We got a 4 for Cameron and a 5 for Krishna. Higher roll takes the inside lane, so Krishna is going to take the inside. Who are you taking in this matchup? I really don't know. The Cadillac looked pretty quick and mighty stable, but can it get around this behemoth of a limousine? That's the question. I think it all comes down to whoever makes it to turn 1 first. If the limo's out front, Krishna's not getting by him. But if the Cadillac gets out front, I don't know if the limo will be able to reel him in or not. It's gonna be interesting to see. It's weird that this race is a race car versus a limousine, but the Cadillac is the race car. Here we go. It's the Freedom Limo versus the Cadillac race car. Oh! Oh! It's Chris. Oh, he had a chance and he blew it. I don't know what happened. I'm going to need to see that replay. So it looks like Cameron tried to block too early. I guess he forgot how long his automobile actually is, and he sort of drove up the front end of the Cadillac and right up over the guardrail. He hung his front end up on it, went broadside in the track. Krishna bulldozed his way past him. He just didn't have the momentum to make it through the corner. So we're changing lanes and running this one again. That is a missed opportunity there for Krishna, I'm afraid. We'll just have to see where this goes. All right, limo on the inside this time. Here they come. Oh, okay, here we go. Close race coming out of turn 4. Cameron Slater gets it done once again. Oh my goodness, and the Land Yacht Limousine is going to the top 8 here in the super stock class. Oh, Krishna, I'm sorry I sound so excited about that. I know it hurts when you lose. You're heading to the elimination bracket, but brother, you've got a bye in the first round, so you're going straight to round 2 of that bracket. We'll see you there. Best of luck. But on the winning side of things, congratulations, Cameron, on the main event W here tonight in the Freedom Shed. The big block Whipple supercharged Freedom Limousine is heading to the top 8. Without question, the jankiest looking car in the tournament, but quickly becoming a fan favorite, I'm sure. Like, what's with the yellow tint? What's with the yellow tint windshield and windows? It's like those old person nighttime driving glasses. That's gonna do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, if your dad didn't win today, that's all right. He's already a winner because he's got you. I'll see you next time right here on Race 164.